så skal der hackes. Vi har taget til Paris, hvor vi får lov til at prøve Watch Dogs 2. Her fik vi også muligheden for at interviewe en af udviklerne, og vi fik simpelthen spurgt ham om, hvordan det nye køgesystem er, hvordan det nye hacking er, og hvad hans yndlingshack egentlig er. Og hvis du gerne vil se det, så skal du se med her. So, Watch Dogs 2 has a new protagonist, and he's very different from the one we had last. How did you approach making a new protagonist?
So we started with the city. So the first decision we took was to go to the San Francisco Bay Area, and we wanted to make a character that came from that place. So we were inspired by various ideas of character that from different cities. So he's from Oakland, but he also has characteristics that are taken from all the other areas of the Bay. And well, he's a hacker, so it also comes with some characteristics, being very smart, being one of those characteristics. So through this, we built the character of Marcus.
He seems to be a lot more social and funny compared to Aiden, who was a very dark and gloomy type. Is that a conscious decision?
Yeah, we wanted to have a positive character in a sense. Like he's an optimistic. When he meets someone, he sees the good things in that person, and we wanted to have that side to our main character. I think even ourselves, we felt a need for balance this time around, to have a character that was a little bit more on the positive side of things. Yes, for sure. And humor was also something we wanted to bring in the game. And Marcus has a great sense of humor, so that was a cool hook for us.
In Watch Dogs 2. Killing and shooting doesn't seem like it's such a big part of the game anymore as it was in the first game. Seems like it's more focused around hacking and being stealth. Is that a conscience as well, or do you want it? Because it's kind of in the first game when you were Aiden trying to avenge a death and you just killed 10,000 people. Seems a bit counterintuitive. So is that again something you did?
Well, Aiden was a mean, pissed off guy, and he would kill 100 people for vengeance and not blink, and that totally in character. A lot of people, it's interesting. Some people say, "Oh, he's really, yeah, he is, and he doesn't care," and that's him. Marcus does care. So Marcus, his character, wouldn't kill people in achieving his goal. The set is the player playing, it's not Marcus. So we do respect the player agency. We want to give him control over how he does things. So we want to allow the player to play full guns blazing still. There's plenty of very powerful weapons if that's what he wants to do. And the game, you can do it. If you want to kill every character you're going to meet in missions, you can do that. You can also play it full non-lethal, full stealth. And that's probably my favorite approach, a style I call the trickster style, which is trying to use hacking in your drones and your gadget to try and fool everybody and try to get to your objective without even being seen or noticed. And we let the player decide how he wants to play. And every mission in the game will allow you to play any of those styles. So it's not like, oh, this is a stealth mission. Oh, this is a shooting mission. Every mission allows you to choose your style. Now, the way we balance the game, if the game is going to be super trivial to do with a gun, you're not going to do something else. Players will go for what's effective. So we had to balance it so that it's similarly challenging to take a stealthy approach, a gun blazing approach, or a trickster, really hacking approach. I would say this, if you don't hack in the game's going to be challenging. It's going to be hard. So the game is balanced so that you should be using your hacking abilities. So that's the bias we have. We're fairly honest on that bias. And so even if you do guns blazing, you'll need to be using hacking.
In the first game, there was some people who liked the driving, some people who didn't like the driving. What did you try to do to maybe improve upon your formula, or what else?
Yeah, so the driving for us, the fact that it was polarizing was a problem, because in a game like Watch Dogs, if you don't feel like you can drive, because some players have said, I just can't, And so that's a problem, because you have to travel around the city. So we did quite a few things. We scrapped what we had, not without the learnings, but we said, let's really rebuild it in a manner that will be accessible for every player. And we work with our buddies at Reflection Studios, who are super experts in driving, and they give us a great hand in building up a new driving model that is a lot more accessible. At the same time, while we made the driving more accessible, we have a quick travel system that allows the player to move around the map a lot more quickly. And there's a point where, when you build a city like this, you want players to see it. So you don't want to give them a quick travel, but it's a bad idea. Give the quick travel, and then the players decide. And there's so many things to discover when you explore the world by walking or driving that it should be appealing and people should want to do it. But if you want to go really quickly to the other side of the map because there's something there you want to collect, you should have a quick travel and not have to drive for 5 minutes. So we're offering a system for that too, where the player can really quickly travel around the world.
You added a lot of new hacks to the game. Which one is your favorite and why?
So my favorite new hack is the hacking of cars. To me, it's a game changer because there's cars everywhere in the city. And when we first did it, we thought, oh, that's going to be cool because then you're going to be able to take down enemy cars in car chase, which is a big paradigm shift because, a car chase becomes a lot easier if you can just hack the car of the guy you're chasing. But then it became, oh, wait, you can use it to get cover to yourself. Oh, wait, you can use it to deny cover. Oh, you can take down people with cars. Oh, you can put an explosive on a car and then drive it inside of a layout. Oh, you can, and then it's like multiplication of the uses. And that's what I like it, because you can improvise, and I know we're going to find on Twitch or some other sites, we're going to see videos of gamers who make uses of that hack that we haven't even tried or thought of, and that's what I like to see with Watch Dogs.
Det var, hvad Dominik havde at sige til Watch Dogs 2. Er det et spil, du glæder dig til? Skriv din mening nede i kommentarfeltet, og så indtil vi ses igen, skal der bare hackes.